Now, what was y'all talking about this light skin shit?
Oh, please, why would you do that right away? You a light skin that like being light skin.
Yeah.
That's what he is. That's what Just Me is. He a light skin. He's like,
you recording?
Light skin.
Yeah, oh, cool.
He light skin.
Yeah. What was, you said light skin, there's light skin, there's white
phases.
people.
There's tropes.
Then there's
white
light
people,
skin.
There's light skin, there's dreads, and there's niggas.
But why,
Facts.
like...
Then there's dark, no, there's dark
What's
skin
to
niggas.
be sought
bro.
after? Don't lie. Don't lie.
Yeah, y'all
Okay,
got y'all own shit.
okay, just keep it real. Cause we as men, we grow up. Women grow up differently. I don't know how women grow up, but we go. Hey, that nigga get bitches. We all know who get bitches, right?
No,
and when the
facts.
bitches sought out for niggas, this is how they sought out for niggas. Like, I want a white successful man. Boom.
Right.
That's how we're out the way. Move him out the way. Okay. I want a light skinned nigga with great so genetics. Boom. Move him out the way.
Right.
I want
color
a
eyes?
dreadhead baller nigga. Okay,
Yeah,
and
big
move him
facts.
out the way. Or I want a nigga who just got out.
Yeah.
There is no other tropes, my nigga.
Nah.
What other tropes are there?
Hey, the nigga.
Light skin and dark skin. Where do we draw the line?
I don't think there should be colorism.
Yeah, that's colorism. That's racism. That's all that.
Fuck that. It's gonna be that.
No, fuck that.
Hey, I can't stand
Only in our culture.
doesn't
Only
need
in our
that.
culture.
Yeah, right.
Only in our culture.
Why
Nah,
we
fuck that.
only
I already
doing
drew a line. Niggas, light skins. No, it's already there. So don't.
Why don't white people don't have that?
No races.
They
have
different. They different shades and shit.
that. Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. You've never seen a homeless Asian person.
Facts.
I just did.
Okay, he was old, huh? He was old, huh? He was old,
might have
huh?
been
You know why?
Filipino.
His family let him off. They wrote him off. They're like, nah, we can't do what Uncle Jim Jam no more. We're done with him.
Jam
You know what I
Jam
mean?
is crazy.
So they let that nigga. But I'm telling
This
you.
nigga
But
said
if you are a
Jam
young Asian person, any other Asian person gonna drive past you and go, get in the car. You're making us all look bad. We're not-
yeah.
Niggas don't do that. We're like,
I
look
need
at
to go
that
hang
nigga
out
over
with
there.
them. I need to be a part of their
Yeah,
business.
right.
They say
Look at that nigga over there
got a
with his old ass
Chinese
FUBU
eye.
shirt.
Yeah, I'm finna go tell them I'm Asian. Shit, fuck that. On my mama.
You could get that. I believe
Oh,
you.
God, 'cause
You definitely look like you were Asian right now.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You can
Hey,
ask for it.
so,
Easy.
SJ.
Are you not
What's
Asian?
good with it?
I am today. Yep. Boing, boing, someone, yeah.
Brown paper bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hurry up and buy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Got it.
Hurry up and buy. Yeah. He roguish. He
Hey,
roguish.
hey, you should put that on the front of your door.
Hurry up and buy.
No, he should have.
Dead.
When you walk in.
Hey, too many niggas loitering.
Right there. Hell yeah, the ding dong.
Hey, too many niggas
Hey,
loitering.
yeah, no, I ain't gonna put that. I can't put that. I
Nigga.
can't put that.
You're look,
Yeah.
he's like, he's roguish.
Unless
but,
it's
Hey,
niggas
nah,
in
nah,
Asia.
I ain't like it.
Hey,
Nah,
nah,
he's
nah,
thinking about being roguish.
Hell no, hey, he should get the Lamar sound.
Ain't nothing wrong with
Nigga.
no roguish.
Ooh, that was funny.
About 50-50 relationships.
And what as far as what?
That's funny.
No, I don't
Oh my God,
believe in
this is such a
50-50.
treacherous question.
As far as
Now,
finances?
I don't believe in 50.
Now you see how you're categorizing it? That's the point. It has to be categorized.
Yeah.
There's nothing 50-50 in anything. There's not one thing that's going to be 50-50.
Hey, me and my wife.
Except for a contract. That's it.
I do what I do. She do what she do. Everything just get paid for.
Okay, I got a
It just
question.
work.
How come the wife can't love the father the same way as
What?
you act?
This is
same
badly
way
Nigga
as-
just
specific.
ask some exoteric
This is
shit.
some super specific shit, y'all.
Yeah.
Same way
This is
they
from
love
experience.
the kids.
Oh,
'Cause
that's...
the kids could fuck up, and you could just keep. You feel me? But the father of the kid, you feel me? He
Yeah.
fuck up.
It's genetics, bro. You can't...
Yeah.
And I'm not going
Yeah.
to speak
He
for
didn't-
women.
he didn't
I
come out
can't
of
have
her.
a baby.
He didn't come out of her.
I
It's
can make
different.
one, but I can never have one.
But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Though,
That's a
right?
different connection.
Yeah, that's... It has
Feel
to
what I'm
way
saying?
different connection.
The kids came out of her. He
Right.
did.
That's all I
mean,
actually
if he
need
did,
to be
that's
more of an
weird.
asshole.
Oh wait, are you?
Hopefully not.
But okay, then that's probably where marriage plays a part.
Wait, are you?
That's a
business,
contract,
bro.
That's a business.
Is he like asking like why
He's
is
asking
it
something specific.
like why is it that like women get the like the full like rights or some
No,
shit?
no. Oh, I see where you trying to go.
Okay,
with it.
yeah, you know, again, that's
You're
categorized.
talking about something on more like on a divine
No,
level,
he's saying
like
societally is that he's saying that women are taken a different way. Like
You
they
talking
they
about
get
you
they
like,
get
you
to
speaking
walk
on
away from a
society,
relationship
or like you
differently.
talking about like you gotta be specific on that.
Or
Yeah, okay, so basically, all right, you know how, all right, basically, either or.
What he said.
Or the man or the girl. Why can't they look, why can't, you know, all right, basically, why can't they love
I got you.
the other
Look,
person the same way as they love the kids?
this what he.
The
yeah.
person that you made the kids with.
Yeah. you
Got
know,
it.
because
Yeah.
Basically,
That's-
the kids
that's-
can fuck up.
That's nature.
Oh.
And you can always keep,
That's
you
nature,
know,
bro.
keep giving love, but You said what?
That's nature. That's what
Yeah,
any
that's nature.
species.
That's
Oh, you
nature.
mean like why
It's to
why
keep the kids
why are they
alive.
more lenient?
Yeah.
Wait,
to
you mean
keep
why are
the
they
kids
more
alive.
lenient with the kids than their spouse?
Yeah.
See,
It's genetics.
See, the thing about it is like you got to think about it like this, right? So I look at it two different ways. As a man and a woman, I said when men and women interact with each other, you can have a child with this woman. So it's like y'all are on a divine level. So when she hurts you, it's a different type of hurt than when your child, because you know your child is naive and they don't know better.
Ignorance.
They're growing up. So that's why with women growing up without, I say even this, with women growing up without fathers, I always say this: women turn their daughters into women, and fathers turn their daughters into ladies. Because because women can make a
think
girl
they hurt
a
you.
woman, but their father is what like instills chastity and what instills like that sense of
Righteousness.
self-respect.
Yes.
For herself.
Integrity.
And without a father, that's why a lot of these girls don't have self-respect for themselves. So that's why, as a father, when you look at your daughter and your son and they're messing up, you're lenient and you're like, okay, look, I'm getting tired of telling you this 1,000 times, but it's like you're more lenient with them because you know they're naive. You know that you went through this and you made the same mistakes. But when you look at your spouse and they're fucking up, look, you a grown ass motherfucker.
Yep.
Like, come on, you got to get it together.
I expect you to be
So
better
it's like
than
it's a lot different.
Question. How do y'all feel about Jada Pinkett, man?
Oh my God, these questions are
She's
jarring.
still fine.
How do you go from
She's
something
still
so
fine.
deep to something so
Burnt-
shallow?
No, she
Hey,
burnt the
G.I.
fuck
Jane.
out.
Hey, G.I. Jane is not
She
fine.
burnt out.
Y'all gonna hear
Bruh,
from me? Y'all
Jada
gonna hear from
Pinkett-
Brim God? Oh,
Jada Pinkett
Barbara.
fine.
Jada
Maybe
Pinkett,
because
bro.
I'm of the new
Fuck her.
generation.
The new
She was looking good when she was younger.
Yeah,
now
look,
she
the
don't
new
remember.
generation too
Nah,
young.
she look like
I
a
can't
vampire
even,
now.
I'm
No,
not even
I'ma
supposed to
say
be
this
looking
right
at
She
her.
look like a vet. Don't even lie. She like she one of the Cullens now.
Yeah,
Attitude,
I like
hey,
vampires.
attitude
You're
is
just like, oh
everything.
shit.
Attitude is everything.
But she was bad and set it off.
I look,
Sure.
yeah,
I would
for
have took her home
sure.
and set it
Man.
off.
For sure, but look, I look at things like this. I look at women.
I'm
and I
in
see
a
their-
bind. I'm in a
We
bind.
gotta stick together.
Hey,
She
I
likes
look at
it.
women and I see their attitude
Only real
on their face.
See, I may be light skinned, but only real niggas know what he just said. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, look, I look at it like this. I see women's attitudes on their face.
Yeah.
So like I'm real spiritual that way. So it's like when I look at a woman, I could see your attitude in your face. You could be the most beautiful woman ever, but if your attitude's fucked up, I'm instantly gonna be unattracted to you because of how your attitude look. And that's how I see Jada. All this stuff that she's put Will through and all the stuff that she says and all the stuff that she's done for the fame, it just makes her look so ugly. Now when I look at the old ones, when like I hate to say it, when Tupac was still here, bro, she looked fine as hell.
Yeah.
You think she
Yeah,
did it
we
for the
don't,
fame?
we
Hey,
don't
I-
know. We
yeah,
don't
but I-
know what
She was already
Will
famous.
did
I don't think she
behind
did it
them
for the
scenes.
fame.
You know what I'm
I think she was
saying?
airing
To
niggas out.
continue-
I'm just
continue
saying,
the fame.
we don't know what the hell he did behind the scenes, so we can't judge her off of just the shit she did because every action got a reaction.
Okay.
Facts,
So I feel
facts.
like he
So
could have
what-
did some
So
weird
if we're
ass
the
shit.
light-skinned
So
council,
y'all believe the Dwayne Martin
if we're the light skin
allegations?
council, can we
I didn't-
agree that
no,
Will
I
Smith
just
is just
heard
that
about
level
that
of light skin
recently.
that we don't even respect? We're like, nah, that's just too. We don't even because you can't respect.
But Will not even that light skinned though. He brown.
What?
Yeah, I mean he whitewashed.
We
but he
talking about
brown.
the
that
same
nigga
Will
the same
Smith?
color as you.
No, he's not. Nowhere near my color.
Hey, hold on. I got a question.
real
though.
light.
I got
Like,
a
you
question.
can't-
Though. I got a question though. Hey, it's going off what you just said though a minute ago. Like you said, you were spiritual and everything,
Yeah.
and you said you read, like you could read people's faces and everything. Is that considered really spiritual though, or is it like more so you just like more empathetic and you
Or
can
intuition.
just right intuition? You can read the room.
I think intuition is. I think in all this, like, cause I'm spiritual and religious. So like, I grew up in Christianity, which a lot of people would be like, oh, I'm educate you in this, which I do think Christianity was used to enslave our people. You know. And I think things were tweaked within that religion. But when I say I could see someone's spirit, intuition is different from spiritual manifestation. You know, because you could be like I could know this shorty about to do some fuck shit off my intuition, but knowing what type of person she is before seeing her is a whole spiritual level. You know?
Yeah, I can relate because like I don't know like how deep you are into Christianity. Like you said, you was raised in Christianity. Like I'm a preacher's kid. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So growing up, and I see the insides there now. That one, it is
Facts.
like 100%.
Yeah.
Like that shit, like it's deep. But like going on the spiritual aspect, like I feel like don't you feel being like spiritual is more of a walk of life?
Yeah.
Instead of like
Definitely.
categorizing as like
I feel like it's
that.
a mindset. It's a essence thing. You know, it's within you. Like religion is within you too, but it's also like they said, faith is things unseen but believed in.
Do you know the actual definition of faith?
No, I knew it, but I just can't recite it right now.
So
Like,
do you box in like both words, faith and hope?
No.
No, they're two different things.
No, I don't.
Okay, 'cause
Sorry,
a lot of people don't understand that. They two
Yeah,
different
no.
things.
No, absolutely.
A lot like hope, like basically doubt comes with hope.
Just to air out this moment right now because it was getting really heated. It was like watching Wimbledon. I was like, ooh, ooh. But just kind of to break the monotony of both what you guys are saying. You're both right, but you're also both wrong in the sense of like what some people.
I was asking questions.
No, I know, but we're saying because I'm not wrong, but in the sense like it's in a different. Some people would call spirituality, some other people would call religion, and some people would call magic. Some other people would call. I mean, I think we just science. You know what I mean?
I call it a cult.
It's just, some people would even call it a cult, which is a little mixture of all of them. You know what I mean? I'm saying I think what it comes down to is you have to know your audience. You know what I mean? I think that's what makes, and then to bring it right back, I think that's what makes cult leaders really good is that they're able to look at the person and go, okay, you believe more into spirituality, you believe more into you know what I mean, your religion, and then able to give you what you think you need and what you hear, and it's all under the fact of like under him. Because at the end of the day, it's all the same. We're all the same, or it's all the same shit. Like you know what I mean? My lack of the amount of melanin you have, or or a white person. You know what I'm saying? It's all the same shit, bro. It's all the same. It's just like geographical location, and we all already know this stuff. So the fact that we're just adding more divides is just because we want to have this egotistical moment where like I feel special. I'm special over here. I'm special over here. You're like no, none of us are special. Everyone's special, and no one's special because the whole thing is like
That's
we all
holistic though.
You know what I mean? Because you have to think about it. It's like you want someone to relate to you on a spiritual level. Well, the only way to relate to you on a spiritual level is to empathize with you on a path where I go, okay, I didn't do what you did, but I can relate to you. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not spiritual. That's not science. That's just that's a nuance. That's something people call magic.
See, and that's
You know what I'm saying? Like-
and that is pretty much why I asked those questions.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Because
it's
how do you
it's
define
deeper
it?
than that.
Right. I think everyone defines it differently.
Yeah.
I mean, with me, like it's funny because like with religion, right? It's like you grow up in church. Like you said, I was in church like since I was a jit. You know, like dancing. I preached my first sermon when I was 16 years old. You know, and then literally 2 months later, I was in the streets thugging it, and then 6 months later, I got shot in the face. So it's like a lot of times, like when we grow up. Like, I feel like all the times, like, children need to be saved from church. And the reason why I say this, not saved from God, but saved from church.
I agree.
Yeah,
Because-
I know that for sure.
Do you think church need to preach about hell more?
No,
I don't care what church
100%.
You don't
No,
think so?
Because that's not the
No.
Bible. So this, if you know the Bible, not to cut you off,
Right.
but to answer your question on a person who's going to, because I also grew up in church. That's why I let my man speak. I can tell when someone grew up in church. I played drums in church for years. That's what got me into making music. But
that's my whole life.
exactly, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like a lot of people. So it's like again, and like I play organ in church. Like again, and my whole thing is like, it gets to this place where it's like Are we switching people out? Okay, my bad. Let me finish this. Let me wrap this in a bow.
No,
I'm
we
just
good.
sitting
We,
there.
we're
Oh,
good.
okay.
We're good.
Okay, my bad. They're like mix it up.
Facts. I need to hear this.
I'm just saying that it's not about what they preach because in the Bible,
No.
God says don't worship me.
Thank you. Thank you.
He says don't
It's in the
worship
New
me.
Testament.
But I actually, it's I was about to say, ooh, I like that.
Man, bro,
I was
I'm a
just- you took the
PK,
words out
bro.
my mouth.
Like, I grew
because
up
most
in this
people
shit,
don't know
bro.
the Bible,
Like,
and they always like to recite
don't even
what they
fuck with
hear
it no
people
more.
say the Bible is. When like, okay,
He said,
you
"I am
can't
a
tell me
prophet, just
what
like
Leviticus
you."
1:3 says. You can't tell me what these things say, and you don't know them. And for that, I think that you walk with a certain righteousness. Like about anything. If you watch, not even just bookworm, but it's like if we watch football, I know the stats. I watch the game. You can't tell me what they were. I watched the game. It's one of those things. So I feel like what happens is you get in a battle of people who say they know it and of people who actually know it.
Exactly.
And that's all it is.
That's
And
a reference
if
to the Matrix.
Yeah,
My
and if you
bad.
find the people who actually know it, they'll tell you church is bad. Congregational church, deplorable.
Exactly.
Believing in your God, righteous. Great.
Like, you know how many
You don't need nobody for that.
You know how many demons like jump out of these grown folks and latch on to children because they're in church?
Leviticus again.
That's
he
exactly
quoted
why most
exactly
that's
why
why
I
most
stopped drumming
churches
in
need
church.
youth church where the youth are taken out of the church while these grown ass people are getting demons taken out of them because demons latch on to children. You know, I was in a church where they damn near had us next to the preacher when he was laying hands on the people.
Yeah.
And that's not safe. That's not right. And why you think a lot of these kids are so fucked up after being in church? Why they say, oh, the church kids are the worst ones? Because of that same exact reason.
Have you noticed when you in the church and it's like real thick in there, like they all under the anointing and all that crazy shit, and then like you can actually feel how like thick the atmosphere is in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like I witnessed some shit like that. I was drumming for like, I ain't gonna name drop nothing like that, but like I was playing drums and like I noticed like everybody was just wrapped up in this spell and shit like that, and I'm just backing it up because I realized like drums, like that's the first instrument first and foremost, and they carry a massive amount of powerful
Why you think
vibrations
Africa,
of it. So like in the organ, those chords they hit, you say you play organ, so I know when you hit them chords, they rap. And like I'm just sitting there and I'm feeling it, I'm like, yo, like this ain't even cool. It feel like voodoo and like all that weird stuff. And it's pagan voodoo at that. Yeah.
Think about it though. Think about it though. In Africa, that's why most of them only use drums. Like
exactly.
And to have a drum, you have to be. They have to like anoint you like a chair, like a chieftain.
Yeah. And that's exactly why I stopped drumming in church, because I realized growing up in it, realized why they even like gathering that herd of people. It's like, I'm not with that. That's mental slavery at best. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
But I think it's a latchism. I think people need something to latch onto. I know of so many people who are addicts and don't have anything else. And it's like either I go smoke PCP, bro, or I worship God. I'm like, go take God.
People go to church to seek solace.
You need something. And then we all know that, but it's like we don't want to talk about that. And it's like, that's fine. Find something for yourself.
Yeah, everybody has something to believe
a lot
in.
of us can find some other things, but
and
you know
so
what I'm saying?
I also like so with me and my
don't Jesus kind of sound like a version of PCP? Don't even lie. Say, hey, come get this Jesus. You're like, oh, wait a minute, nigga, I got shit to do today.
He said, hey, yo.
I did not expect to worship.
But I mean, think about it though. It's like think about it. God and Jesus have different names, like Yahweh. Like a lot of these things were spun around by people. Like even like they said, like the Bible is tampered with. So I mean, like even if you think about it, like some things are true. Like if you look at Revelations, like a lot of the things that Revelations talks about is happening today. So it's like one of the things I noticed with the spirituality versus religion, they said that people will be like have a base knowledge of like basically will know God but deny him, meaning like a lot of people be like, I don't believe in God but I believe in spirituality.
They say the devil will know. It says the devil will know the word of God just like the angels will. And so my whole thing is, of course we believe that shit. You know what I'm saying? And of course we see the day of reckoning coming and that stuff. But again, you get CERN, you got all these people who aren't holy and are trying to have their own version of divine intervention to deflect what they believe is coming. And I just think it's
they
all
all
some
think
kind of
the sky gonna
you
crack
have to give
open,
into
and
something
then
to
some
even
dude
be
gonna
scared
come
of it.
down with a massive army. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Can I ask a question though?
A lot of people think, my bad, it's just like a lot of people don't understand, like I like growing up watching all these elderly folks just believing that like the rapture gonna happen and all that. Rapture literally means a euphoric sensation. That's death, bro. Like every time somebody talk about the end of the world, they be so bent on that. Like, yeah, man, I feel this the end of the day. It's because of news and all that. Man, the news ain't shit but a fear mongering tool. Like that shit is over with.
They said the world is a safer place these days. Y'all agree?
Like that
hell no.
For who?
Right.
For white people?
that depends.
That is the first question. The fact that I got to ask a question should let you know it's not. If I got to ask for who,
Yeah.
then it's not.
It's not.
Because it should be, oh yeah. But it's for who? Because there's so
I think it might have been worse in the dark ages or so. Don't y'all agree? Yeah.
for certain things.
Yeah, I mean the technological age is fucking us.
They said that technology is the devil too.
That's crazy.
There's so many signs in that too. Again, the Apple sign being bit into, so many things.
There's no connection. There's no.
I'm trying to ride a flying motorcycle.
Hey,